Hiya, I'm gonna do a sleep study tonight to see if I'm cured from sleep apnea with losing the weight I've lost, which is £100 from me 2 weeks pre-surgery diet. And I think it's £169 from my highest ever weight from 2003. I've got my sleep study, as I said, tonight, and I get my results when I take the machine back tomorrow. It's a fancy machine. Comes in a little bag, and this is absolutely titchy compared to the machine that I first had. This replaced the machine I first had 3 years ago when they tested it, and it's got sensors all over the place compared to what it was when I did the one I did. So looking forward to getting results tomorrow, and I hope that I'm cured. There's a side of us that thinks that I'm going to have it ever so slightly, that I'm not going to be completely cured. There'll be a little slightly, but got to think positive. We'll see how it goes. I've got the sleep study tonight, so the sleep study machine's time to come on at 11 o'clock, so I need to be in bed for that, which is 33 minutes away. So I haven't got much time. I've got to set it all up. So I'm back, all masked and taped up so things don't slip and slide during the night. The main machine's there, which is set to come on in 12 minutes time, so I suggest I better hurry up and get to sleep. I've got an elastic thing here with wires inside that feels each time I move my stomach, my chest and my stomach down here. I've got one to detect snoring just beside my arms over here. I've got the finger one, obviously must be for the pulse, and that's it. And wish me luck on the test. I get the results tomorrow after 10 o'clock, and thank you. So I got my results back yesterday from the sleep apnea test, and the result was I've still got it, but ever so slightly, but I've still got it. He doesn't think I need to use the machine. He's told us to keep a hold of the machine for another 11 months until my next appointment, just in case I feel I need to go back and use it. But from his personal opinion, he doesn't think I'd need it. He says if I was to have turned up there as a fresh patient, I wouldn't even fit the criteria to get a machine now, because I've got it ever so slightly. He also mentioned that if a normal person who doesn't have sleep apnea was to have had the same test as what I had, he would be expected to have between 5 and 10 sleeping abnormality. Look, I can't say the word. Sleeping problems through the night over the whole period. So even if you're normal, you still have up to 5 to 10 problems. And when he done the figures, I had 15 problems through my sleep, which was from 11 o'clock at night till 5:30 in the mornings when I woke up. There was 15 altogether, but they were all concentrated around about 1 o'clock. But it turns out, unknowns to me when I mentioned to my wife, that that's the time she went to bed. So maybe that there was some connection in there, why I had all these. I'm not saying she was trying to strangle us and kill us, I'm just saying maybe disturbing us from me deep sleep or whatever. So next time, in 11 months time, I've got a feeling I'll be doing another test in 11 months time. I'm going to make sure that I have a night alone. So it's just basically me having a good night's sleep. Which, plus, I've only got £20 left to go till goal. So hopefully in 11 months time I'm going to hopefully have lost that. So we'll see. But he also was going over my past record, which was 3 to 4 years ago, when I very first came to him for me sleep apnea problems, because it was shocking how I was 3 to 4 years ago. I was falling asleep everywhere. I was falling asleep at work. I was falling asleep well, not exactly talking to people, but if I was in a room and the telly was on and I was watching the telly, I would fall asleep. I was falling asleep everywhere. I mean, it was shocking how tired I was for like 3 to 4 years ago. And he went through the first test I did 3 to 4 years ago. I think it was pretty close to 4, I think. And I think he said it was 05 on his records. And he said over a period of an hour I was having difficulties breathing when I was asleep 52 times. I don't know how long I slept. I'm assuming it was like 10 o'clock till 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock or whatever. But he broke it down to each hour of my sleep at that moment in time, I was having 52 problems. And to think of that is just unbelievable now. I was having hundreds and hundreds each night, when I was dead on my feet. And now I'm down to 15 problems per night. So it's a great improvement. He's happy with what he's seen. And he said it's mainly weight causes the sleep apnea, because the weight are in your neck causes your pipes to get a bit pulled down and blocked. But he's very happy, and obviously I've lost loads of weight in my neck, and it's helping us. But that's it. I can't think of anything else, so we'll see in 11 months time. Hopefully I'll pass with flying colours. It's just ever so slightly, because I asked them like what I say if people ask us for medical problems. I've got to tell them it's ever so slightly. It used to be a major problem, but it's ever so slightly now. Because a few times I've been in the hospitals for various operations, and it's a nightmare, because the people who come round who are going to do you, the anaesthetists, they're very concerned, especially when you hear you got sleep apnea and stuff. And they make sure you bring your machine with you at the hospitals, and they won't touch you unless you've brought it with you. I've had problems in the past with stuff like that. I remember I had a lump removed from me belly. It turned out it was nothing in the end, but they were they stuck us on a high risk ward, which I thought was a bit too much, like. But these people either side of us had tubes sticking into them, and 24/7 watch, and they've got me in there because high risk for the sleep apnea, which I thought was ludicrous to me, but to them they thought it was absolutely necessary. But that's just me. But anyway, I'll get back to you. Thank you.